Hogan, for sure, he's lucky he made all the money he did with all the operations he's had over the years, particularly his back, I think.
Oh God, yes. Terry's had some bad stuff. I was with him when he started in '79. He came through Memphis, and he and I were partners for a while. So I was the guy that went out and sold like hell and gave him the big comeback. And he learned real quick, and he learned. And then I sent him to Vern. I said, Terry, you need to call Vern up in AWA. You can make some money. He'll love you. And he did. And then I went back up to Vern a couple years later, and Hulk was there. And it's stupid Vern, and God bless him, rest his soul. Vern was, I say stupid, he was just not business oriented. He let Hulk go to Vince instead of keeping him there. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't have taken that much to keep him in Minneapolis. But Vince, Vince gave him the world, and that's where he made his money. And I think he probably would have made as much with Vern, but Vern would have wanted too much of everything that he made, and where Vince was a little more fair on that stuff. But that's all history. But Hulk was, I was with him through his starting his reign of popularity. He was a great guy too, good to travel with, fun guy. I love him to death. But man, he made it big. And if it wasn't for that split that he went to Vince, I don't know if he would have ever made it. He would have still made it that big later on down the road. But if he would have stayed with Vern, Vern was just 3 nights a week. Good money, don't get me wrong, but he was some nationwide, some other TV shows all over the United States. But it wasn't what Vince was planning or plotting. And I give it to Vince. He walked into the TV show one time where we were taping in AWA, and I had a suitcase full of cash. I don't know. I think it was like 250 grand, and offered it to Vern. From what I hear, I wasn't actually there, but from what I hear, he offered it to Vern to say, hey, I'm going to get you TV, or I'm going to get TV and compete. And if you want this, I'm going to buy you out. Well, of course, Vern didn't take it, and the rest is history. 2 years later, Vern was out of business.
What was Hulk like in those days? You mentioned he was fun, but could you tell he was going to be a big superstar, or was he just to you another big guy that might make it?
No, I could tell. You could see. Not only was he big, but he was hungry. He wanted to learn. You know what I mean? He'd ask me stuff, and I'd tell him. And Jimmy Valiant, handsome Jimmy Valiant, was in the territory at that time. And he asked Jimmy all kinds of stuff. He wanted to be a superstar, and he knew he had to get big, and he was. When he first started in Memphis, man, he was like 375, 380. He was big. He was huge. He cut it all later, for when he was on the road to get cut up a little more and not have to carry so much weight. But he was huge, and he caught on so quickly. He really caught on to the business, and it's a timing thing. It's like dancing with a stranger, and he caught on to that so quickly, and that's what you need, because there's guys, trust me, there's guys out there that are bigger than me, can run faster, dodge faster, whatever you say, but they can't get it. They don't get it in the pro wrestling ring. When you're in front of 20,000 people and you can do something in the ring and make them lift their finger or boo or cheer, then you got it. If you don't have that, get your ass out, because you're going to go broke.
Was it Hulk that got you your jobs in WWE in later years?
No, it wasn't Hulk so much. When I wanted to work for Vince, but I heard he was the territory was brutal for travel at that time, and that was 85 or 86, I believe. And I called Vince. I said, you got a spot, and he's not going to use me on top. I was a smaller guy, and I understood that. I said, hey, I just want to make money. I just want to make money. Anyway, he brought me in. I lasted about 3 months because the travel was so brutal. I went to Madison Square Garden on Monday night. Tuesday, I was in Sacramento Arco Arena. Wednesday, I was in Portland, Oregon. Thursday, then like that, Phoenix and Tampa. And I mean, for 3 months, I traveled. I got enough airline frequent flyer miles in 3 months to buy 3 round trip tickets for my wife. You know what I mean? So it was brutal on me. You couldn't get to the gym to work out because you were traveling all day. You had to get a flight at 7:30 in the morning some mornings to get to the town. Then you try to work out and eat, and you get screwed up doing that because you couldn't get in the hotel. It was crazy, man. And I know it's better now because they don't have that big a schedule. But man, it was brutal, and I was a family man. I said I can't take this. I said, Vince, I'm sorry, I got to go.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.